Hello everyone, we're back, and we're playing b4. Did I play b4 before? I might be forgetting to delete stuff, but no, I think I'm mistaking it for g4. So I think we're good. It's definitely an uncommon opening, but you know, it is the opening we're playing today. Let's develop the other knight. I don't know, maybe I support the pawn. Maybe I don't. Who knows? Let's take a moment. Do I do this? I know I often go for this being title structure, but I don't know if that's the most pressing idea right now. Alright, we're going to do this just to support that guy. Maybe we can get a check-in, but or maybe I can move my knight here. Just centralize it, hit that bishop. You know, let's do that. I imagine the bishop will retreat. That's what I would do. I suppose the bishop could go here too, but yeah, they move back. Let's give this check. If they go here, maybe I go back and just offer a trade. They obviously can't move their knight here, although they could block this way, or this way. So those are the three moves I would imagine. Alright, and now the bishop can go here, here, or here. I don't really like going here because what does it accomplish? Yeah, I don't really see what it accomplishes. It's just biting on granite. If I go here, I'm basically offering this trade. Do I want the pawns here? Maybe. Maybe it could be fine. Let's go for it. As usual, I don't want to take too long. I am down a little bit on the clock. And yeah, I gotta think of what my long-term plans are. Something like that, although... Oops. What do I do? Queen there, maybe? Knight there. Knight here seems obvious. It's like the only place for it to really go. I guess I could... Okay. I'm looking to put pressure here. I can move it forward one, actually. I don't hate that. If they take, I would retake. If they push, my knight goes back. And then I can try to support the pawn. Okay. Not sure what to make of that. Let's quickly trade. Maybe the knight takes. If the knight takes, I could consider pinning with the queen. If the pawn takes... I could still consider pinning it to the queen. Or pinning it to the king, rather. Pinning it with the queen, I should say. Prevents the knight from getting out, but I don't know how great that actually is. Although I don't know what else my queen would be doing. It might go here instead, but that doesn't seem so fantastic. But also, like, I mean, they just get out of it in 2 turns. Let's castle. Castling seems like a good idea. I could consider pushing the pawn at some point. this. I think I can make this pawn a bit uncomfortable. Oh, but now I can move forward. I mean, it's not like I made a mistake, although that is a bit of a miscalculation. I could go here, although that seems unpleasant. I could go here, but for what point? For what purpose? I don't really see one. Let's step back here. I could take control of the diagonal at some point, if I get the option. If I get the opportunity. Alright, they're preparing to castle. I could quickly do that. Is that really so beneficial for me? I'm not sure. I could go here as well, but the knight's defended, so it's not that impactful. Let's bring out the bishop. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that. Scared the, that scared me. Alright. I imagine the queen just sidesteps, you know, nothing too big there. I could probably do this, and yeah, queen here seems the most logical. Ooh. I could bring up the knight. I could slide the bishop back. I could just do this. I got options. I need to play more quickly. Create a lift for the bishop. I can be a little flexible on which diagonal I want to take it. Now I gotta move it. Do I really want to move it this way though? I mean, this way seems more natural. Obviously not here, but maybe here. Although, I'm gonna move it here. Maybe a little bit defensive. Allows the queen in here. Ooh, actually, yeah, that is a bit concerning. Okay. Just sort of pin the knight for the moment. Queen could step back, rook can bolster, you know, not like a huge thing regardless. I should get this knight out as soon as I can. I think they missed an opportunity to move the queen there. I'd have to protect my rook. The pawn is safe, but it's a bit unpleasant. Yeah, maybe there's nothing there. I could have brought the other rook in, kick it out. Okay, maybe you know, false alarm. Not as bad as I was initially afraid of. Playing against Cairo 7. I wonder if they're from Egypt. Ooh, 17-17. I should try to beat them. Okay, move the knight out. We'll move my knight out. I could try to apply pressure. Apply pressure. That could be a fortuitous move. If they move the rook this way, I'd probably move this rook. Move it here. Apply extra pressure. Okay. Not entirely sure what's going on, but oh, I see. Because my bishop hits there. A little bit silly of me. This pawn's hanging too, by the way. Okay. Do I take? Do I take here? I obviously can't take there, but... I could go this way. Or I could just clog it all up. I'm not sure if I want to exchange or not. It does also hit this pawn, so... Screw it, let's take it. Oh, if they go here, that could be a bit unpleasant. Yeah. Although I could take here. No, never mind. I cannot take there. Very well then, I'll step back here. The pawn takes, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, maybe I should have moved the queen there. I could go here. That's actually not too terrible. Or I could just slide back this way. I don't really see what it's doing. But if I go here, I'm a little worried about that. I'm taking too much time. Let's go here. Keep things a little flexible. I could probably push the pawn up and then use it to anchor my knight at some point. This rook can only go here or here safely, or back, but yeah, I'm not terribly concerned. My knight's blockading the pawn pretty well. Yeah, I like this move. I'm not in a rush to plant the knight there because I kind of like this pin, but you know, in theory, I have it there, so that's not too bad. I could slide the knight here and just force the rook to move someplace. Yeah, I could go here and then in here maybe. I'm not sure. It's just an option. I like that the time situation has reached parity. As long as I don't do something silly, I should be okay. Yeah. I think in hindsight, leaving the bishop on this diagonal was smart. I kind of like the squares it's looking at. Okay, queen moves. I could move the knight here and just keep asking what it's doing. Oh, if I go here, where does the rook go? Oh, the rook can go here. I don't hate this move. I don't hate this move either. This move's not terrible either, because you can't really go there because of the fork. Yeah, you can't go there or there. So if you go here, I don't know. I need to make moves. The reason why I can't go there, I think I mentioned, it becomes a fork, or it gets forked. I have this follow-up as well. Again, just hitting the rook, or hitting the queen. Yeah, and you know, maybe I slowly improve my knights. Okay, improve my pieces. I'll take up. I'll take the. I'll take that. This pawn's probably falling. Maybe I'm okay with that. I could go here, but I don't know. I don't want to go there. I need to move. Let's initiate a trade. Again, this piece, this pawn is falling, but I can't really protect it well. That would be my only option, and I'm not willing to do that. I guess I could also move the queen here or something. Alright, I'm anticipating this guy to fall, but I could move my queen up here, and it gets a little awkward trying to defend everything. I'm gonna go for that. Yeah, I think I got them with a fork. Okay, I can take this now. Oh, jeez, that scared me. Alright, I could take that. Queen moves here, hitting the bishop. I could take the pawn. Take the pawn, I hit the knight. Protect my bishop. I just need to play faster. I'm playing a bit slow. Did my opponent leave? No, they don't. Okay. Focus on speed. Focus on speed. I don't want to lose for other reasons. Let's give a check. Let's move back. I do have checks at some point. Maybe I should have just gone for check. You know, hindsight. Let's go for it now. Check. Okay. If I go here, they take. That's not me. Okay. I could go here. Let's just take it. If the knight takes, I think I just want to trade it off. I don't want to deal with the headache. If the rook takes, I need to be careful, but it could be fine. Can I just take it? It's so alluring. So alluring. Shoot. I'm gonna take it. YOLO. Now I need to defend. I'll go here. Oh no, they can go here. It's a check, but I think it's still okay. Okay, dude, I got 22 seconds. I need to just hurry. If they go here, where do I go? If they go here, I need to go here. Okay. Let's go here. What am I doing? I dropped my rook. Okay, but we pick up the knight. Okay. We win. Oh, let's go. GG's to my opponent. GG, thank you. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.